Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. We are discussing this trailer right here, right now. I am a longtime Halo player, and my name is Jimmy YouTube. This is the show here. I have a guest with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Mike. I'm just here for funsies because I like Halo, at least the early ones.
Bam, bam. All right, so let's get this on. We're going to be freaking dissecting this stuff. All right, so let's make it bigger. Make it bigger. And we're going to do the playback speed at zero point 0.5, and we're gonna just dissect the fuck out of this thing. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, so we're gonna skip ahead a little because this actually kind of just spoils everything that you'd want to see in the trailer. So we're gonna start out with this here. First of all, he's got an AK-47. What is that straight up Taurus gun doing in Halo?
I am straight out just lost by this entire scene.
Look at that. Look at that. What? This ain't Call of Duty, you guys. The miniguns look all right though. I don't know what's going on with the ammo chain there or whatever you call that. But yeah, the guns just in this scene just totally whacked me out right when I first saw this.
Well, it doesn't match the armor, right? Like they're using Cold War era Soviet guns with futuristic armor.
Right? Yeah, it exactly like the tone doesn't match at all. Got to get the representation in there, Paramount.
You.
Look at them. Watch. They're gonna check all the boxes in the next 50 seconds.
Humanity's best weapon.
Actually dig the fuck out of the minigun, but it looks a little off. Like there should be a big ass handle up here, and he
Yeah.
just seems to be grabbing it like from way down here. Just little details, but important details. Something about that isn't quite right. Let me. Um, I'm going to find a little tabby tab real quick. Pull up another one.
I mean, I'm
So,
less worried about this than the rumor of what's about to be revealed.
oh, I am quite curious what's about to be revealed.
I mean, there was a rumor going around the YouTubes about who the main character is.
Is it not Chief?
That's the rumor.
Oh, what? Okay, let me go like this, and I'm gonna go boom, and new tab, and then I gotta get the new tab, bam, awesome, awesome. Um, Move that over there, and get the new tab again. Okay, it's taking a little while, so let's go with um, Halo minigun. Okay, so that's kind of the one I'm looking for. Ah, see, it's got a triangle going on. Am
I
I
don't
sharing
see.
my freaking
Nope.
screen? Oh, I'm being a boomer again. This is my B. Bop. Right there. See that?
Oh, it has a different number of barrels.
Oh, it does?
It's 3 versus 4, right?
Let's hop back to the other one quick.
Maybe
Ah,
I'm
it's so
misremembering one of
tricky
them.
to tab
But
around.
it is a triangle on this one.
Let me put the StreamYard back over here.
What, you don't have 8 monitors with the whole button set up switch between them?
No, I have DOS monitors, and it's still tricky. Okay, so there's StreamYard. I thought I had it all set up, and then I had to bring up a new tab that I didn't think I'd have to bring up. Okay. Bop and StreamYard.
I don't
Bop.
understand how it's so hard. I used to like do this at work meetings and our work software did it fine. Why is professional streaming stuff bad?
It's just I've never used this stuff before, so me personally, it's
Well,
just
it's
taking
not
some
just
getting
you
used
though,
to.
right? Because other people on LawTube regularly mess this up. They don't bring the tab up when they mean to, or it's muted, or
Yeah, what is up with that? I never understood the
look, it's
muted part. It's
4-barreled.
like
Top, bottom, left, and right. The other one's 3-barreled.
I'll be fucking damned. So not
Sorry.
only did they change
This
the
is
shape,
my,
no, that's excellent. So not only did they change the shape, but they totally changed the number of barrels too.
And I'm sure they did it just because it's an easier prop, right? Like they had a minigun with 4 barrels in the prop shop and they were just like, meh.
Yes, okay, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah, yes.
Master Chief, huh?
Maybe
Doesn't
it
he look
is.
like a toy?
Yeah. This looks like
Like
bad CGI or just
really,
like,
really plasticky right here, and then kind of on his face shield too.
I mean, I've just seen better cosplay than this. I don't know what's happening, right? Like, how did a professional studio do this?
Right? Like they could have done this so much better.
You literally could have gone to PAX and hired the best dressed Master Chief, and it would have been a better job.
Honestly, yes. There are so many Master Chiefs running around clowning, like for real. Just wait till you see this guy. He's so chonkers too. Just wait.
This is honestly something that upsets me about Hollywood. Is it's like, well, if you guys don't want to do a good
Master
job,
Chief was
give the chance to
enhanced
someone
and
who does.
trained for one purpose.
So the chick that kind of mentored him, named Halsey, I don't know if this is her voice or not, but like it kind of sounds like her.
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose.
Like just the British part, maybe. I haven't gone back and looked and saw if like it matches up, but it kind of sounds like her. But I really hope they
To
got the same
win
voice
this
actress.
war.
She looks nothing like her though. She's supposed to be like, yeah, just not this right here.
He and the other Spartans.
Oh wait, okay, here we go. Okay, ready? We got the Asian, we got the black dude, and we got the lesbian.
Oh,
And like, who the fuck are these guys? Never
Dude,
seen
you
these
can
people before
already
in my
tell
life.
what's going to happen, right? Like, do I have to spell it out? This is 100% going to sideline Master Chief in like the first episode and be the woke show. It's just He-Man, but with Halo decorations.
No. Why do this? They're like, it's on purpose, man. They're
I
destroying
mean,
our
everything
heroes.
woke turns to shit. Yeah, like it is on purpose. Kind of. They're incompetent is also part of it, right?
They could
You
get
have-
like
yeah.
50 fans together in a room and make a series better than anyone's ever seen. Like just for referencing, like have an actual director, but constantly reference back with the fans.
Yes. Like no one would care about your weird equity shit except that you do a really bad job and then use that as an excuse. Like black is not a personality trait. Making a black character does not make a plot or a movie.
Absolutely, dude. It's like, in all these games that have been coming out recently, they have so many token characters, and I just don't remember them. Like,
I mean,
I remember them being there.
Just
I
think
don't
about
remember
it,
their
right?
names.
If I told you I was white, Jewish, Native American, or a man, what have you actually learned about me? Besides that,
what difference would it make
curly
besides
hair,
that, right? Like, what difference at all would it make besides that, right?
And that's the problem, though, right? Like, these are now plot points in their movie.
So dumb. So dumb. It's absolutely correct.
the effective weapon.
I love this big bay, though. This looks sick as fuck. And then the pelicans kind of flying out. It's so sick. There's another one over there.
Yeah. I mean, I really want it to be good. Like, nothing would make me happier than if I was just completely wrong and this was awesome. right?
Yeah, right? Like, I'd love the hell out of that. I
just
really
have
want to
seen
like
this story before, right? I've seen
Oh,
them
yeah.
do this
Oh,
with an
yeah.
IP before. And so I don't, like, that's just what I expect now.
Right, right.
It's against the covenant.
Okay. So this energy sword, right? Keep that in your mind. I'm going to drop the screen and bring up another one. Another energy sword. So can you see this here?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So this is kind of more what your energy swords are supposed to look like. Like, let me get an actual, here we go. Bad. Here we go, perfect. This is the one I have. Okay, so this kind of really well defined and then it floats off the handle. But the one that you see back over here is just really almost jelly-like, I want to say. Like, it's not good at all. Man, should I just be sharing screens instead of Chrome tabs? I'll figure this shit out. All right, right here. Much more like jelly-like. It looks
But I think
almost
that's,
viscous.
again, their bad CGI department, right? Like, look at the face behind it. That guy looks
Yeah.
like a potato. And so, like, I think they tried to do energy flames bound into a shape. But
Right.
what they did was make 2 cones on Blender and fill it with that texture. And, like, now it looks like you just made a cone of Jell-O.
Right, yep. See, if they were going to put this much CGI into it, why not just do the whole thing as, like, an animated thing?
Because they're bad at their jobs.
Like, they could do so much more with the animated platform, dude. Like, just be
These are the same people that thought we needed a live-action Lion King, right? Like,
Oh, dude.
at some point, you just have to accept the industry is not good at this.
But people just want them to be good, man. They want them to be so fucking good. And they could
Right.
be. They have the capability.
That's what makes me angry. Like, Joker was really, really good.
Oh,
And then,
yes.
like, they got mad their own movie succeeded.
Dude, there were police at the movie theater that I went and saw it at. There were police there because everyone thought that somebody was going to shoot up the movie theater.
To put it in perspective, Joker made over $1 billion without appearing in China. Because China banned it entirely. And so, like, not only did it set a sales record, it wasn't in the largest market.
Freaking wow.
And instead of having that level of success with all of this, with Star Wars, with DC in general, with Marvel, with Halo, they are bound and determined to get in some weird fight with their own fans. It's like, well, of course you're failing, right? That is a planning to fail, like, strategy.
Well, it's because they're just trying to push shit.
Well, no, they hate their own customers, right? Like, here's the real problem.
What's up?
They didn't hire people that are representative of their customer base who happen to work in the industry that they need. They hired a bunch of, like, coastal people in New York and California and Washington that all sort of subscribe to one culture. And even within that area are all, like, in this weird kind of far to the left, even for Seattle niche. And so they, like, built this cool kids club that hates their own customers and is just yelling, like, slurs at them. And it's like, well, dude, if you hate the people you're selling stuff to, maybe that's why you're
people get in
failing.
charge? Like, how did the people that are hiring all these people get in charge in the first place? How did they get their hands on this
I mean, it was
beautiful
always
stuff?
partly like that. And what happened is the stuff was here first, right? Like, Hollywood was already in California. New York was already a big city. And those areas radicalized. And so the way that they came into possession of this is partly that, like, the coasts lost their damn minds. And, right, the people, this is just the stuff they happen to have, right? The reason that they're in charge of Hollywood and not missiles is that this happened in California, not, you know, Alabama.
Right.
If it had been the other way around, we would be talking about how the missile company is fucking crazy, but the movie company is based.
I doubt it.
I mean, I'm kind of glad the missile company was the last one to lose their minds, but anyway, we are getting on tangent.
I mean, we're getting to that point where they are losing their minds.
Slowly.
All right, so the elites. I actually really like this armor design here. This kind of carbon fiber looking thing with the purple. I dig that.
Yeah.
That looks great. Like it doesn't look too toyish like Master Chief did in that last scene.
Is this whole movie CGI? Like,
right?
what is...
Like, why can't they use any practical effects at all, dude? It's just no creativity. Well, not that it doesn't take talent to do this. It's just that you're being lazy. And you're being expensive about being lazy. I freaking love the teeth.
I'm just not convinced it needed to be a movie, right? Like, we already
it's a TV show.
The animated, TV show, but rather than a video game, right? Like, we already had a bunch of cutscenes and a whole story tying them together and a plot in the universe, and it was all pretty good. Like, is this really necessary?
Well, if you're going to a movie format, this is why Family Guy hasn't done a movie yet. If you're going to a movie format, you need to be able, or you need to have the need to do something that you can't do in the video game format, or in the TV show format in Family Guy's case. Right? Like there has to be a reason for the jump.
Yeah.
Really fine work, honestly. Like, just looks great. Looks fantastic. I love the teeth. Like I said, great chompers. They're all way back in there. I love that. Very elite. Something strange about the eye. I can't quite put my finger on it. No. Fuck that.
It is all CGI. Like, this isn't a real scene, is it?
I don't know. Those shadows look pretty realistic. Maybe they threw something together here.
I was going to say that building doesn't.
It looks like PS2 graphics a little bit.
Well, it also looks like the kind of thing you make when you get bored building halfway through, right? Like, they didn't bother to make a whole floor plan. They're just like, it needs to be roughly this shape.
It's like, we got you. We'll even put a little texture on it and some color.
Upgradable.
There's my boy. I don't know what this little thing is here. It looks like almost the Foxhound logo from Metal Gear Solid.
Wait, hold on. Did they just say upgradable and show her upgrading him in the field? What?
Yeah, that was kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know what she's doing there, but she says like Let me play it at normal speed so you can actually get the dialogue here.
Here's lethal, upgradable, and most importantly,
so there you
upgradable?
go.
Like, he's not a fucking fashion accessory, bitch. You don't send your troops out with features turned off if maybe they buy the DLC during the mission. What?
So I don't know what story they're trying to tell, but if I have my lore right, I believe the war started because the elites started attacking human colonies. They couldn't find Earth until Halo 2, I believe. And then everyone's like, oh shit, they found Earth. This warthog is atrocious.
Even saying upgradable is wrong. Just that's not a feature, right? That's not, oh, I'm sending troops into combat. Look how upgradable they are. Like, what?
Right.
Okay.
It's like, why would you brag that? How could you brag that? Warthog doesn't even sound right. Like, just terrible.
here's lethal,
He is lethal? Question mark?
upgradable.
Upgradable. See, that sword looks much better.
Yeah. I think it was just like a badly done scene, right? I think
You
they
think
had the right
multiple
idea.
people are handling these different scenes?
No, I'm sure that like the same asset looks good in this scene and looked retarded in that scene. It just has to do with like the dynamic effects and the lighting and like the framing and all of that.
Okay.
And most important,
This is sick. You're gonna see him swipe down on him, and his shield's gonna
Because like,
activate
see,
off of
it
it.
does look kind of like he's holding Jello. It's just with more light in the scene and the ability to see through it and it moving that doesn't stand out as much.
Yeah, that's fair. Now that it does kind of look more like that yucky jelly. All right, so
Right?
check
So
this
like,
out. I actually,
yeah.
I want to point out something that I really like about this. So he's gonna swing his sword down. It's gonna bounce off of his shield,
Lee,
and you could like see his shield radiate a little bit. Look at this chonker. I don't know who that is.
Like game assets? This quality is what I would expect from whatever the latest Xbox is. Like, are they just
Oh,
this
right,
is
dude.
some
Control.
fan shit? Like
So I only have one theory about who this could be, and it's like one of the Spartans that I'm pretty dang sure should be dead, but this might be a female Spartan.
dude,
Yeah,
that was the rumor, and that's why people are starting to say they're going to He-Man it.
Okay. There's pretty much no way that the chick I'm thinking of it is. I don't think it's her.
I
Just
mean, they could
because-
have been talking
so-
about the girl we saw as part of that trio too, though, right? Like,
No, this
I'm
this
operating
one's
on
much
rumors of
bigger than
rumors.
any of those. So there was this thing called Halo Legends, and it was like a Halo anime kind of thing. It was a offshoot, and it had a bunch of different. It was like Love, Death, Robots, where it had different art styles for each story and different stories per episode. It was really cool.
Gotcha.
And this chick kind of, or if it is a chick, it kind of reminds me of her. Just really big, really big female Spartan lady. Just a chonker. I thought this was Master Chief, like getting a new outfit in the first time that I saw this, but that just doesn't jive. Oh wait, it's Master Chief. If you look there, it says 1-something-7. I'm pretty sure that's 117, like almost damn sure, unless they're pulling a very sneaky.
Gotcha.
Covenant forces appear to be excavating
Kryptonite.
some kind of object. When I touched the object, I felt something.
What coomed on him?
The flood.
The flood coomed on him. It also kind of like eroded his armor a little bit, as you can see. Like definitely some corrosion going on there, even. Or corrosion is acid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different.
And it made his hand shake too.
What they did to us makes you numb.
And you just decided to help me. Why would a Spartan do that?
Oh yeah, because the Spartans literally aren't there to help at all. You know? When you just decided to help me, why would a Spartan do that? What is that? Look at that do, by the way. Ick. It's a Dumb and Dumber ass do right there. You there, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, but just what happened?
I don't.
Shit, I know. Oh no, it's really messed up how they be doing that to y'all. But fuck it, bro. It's your life. What were you saying? Sorry.
I feel like they lost the ability to make good movies from making bad ones for like a decade.
These people in particular?
Just like Hollywood, the big studios in general.
Okay.
And this is something you get in like engineering, right? So Boeing is the famous example where their planes seem to be getting wrong-er. Right? Like the 787 had problems. And then MCAS like plowed two into the ground on their next one.
Jeez.
And the reason is they gutted their engineering team. They like fired all the expensive mid-career engineers and outsourced a bunch of the work. And now like they can't engineer planes because they don't have senior engineers because they didn't bother to like, you know, train up mid-career engineers into senior ones.
Oh my gosh. That's messed up.
And so like an organization can lose capabilities that way. And I'm wondering if Hollywood is like losing the ability to make quality movies because a decade of like race and sex-based hiring plus like doing this has literally just rotted their talent pool.
Oh, absolutely. It's that makes sense. It's like you have nobody to kind of learn from that's already kind of your senior. All those people are just kicked out of Hollywood. The really good actors, you know, the people that aren't in on all the bullshit.
Well, and more than that, if you hire a few B team players, it doesn't matter, right? But if you like purposely make 50% of your hires worse because you like their race and sex, that will be the kind of thing that like lowers the quality of your whole organization. And if you do that for a while, that can end up really bad.
So you're saying diversity is bad? Yeah.
I'm
Gonna
saying
have to ask
forced
you to leave
diversity
right
is
now.
bad. I mean, I work for myself, so you can go ahead and call the manager.
You're a racist, sexist bigot.
Hey man, fuck with my stapler and find out. If I learned one thing from that movie, sometimes you gotta just stand up for your stapler.
Stapler lives matter. Really dig this pelican. Actually, it looks pretty sick. I don't know what all these troops are doing here. Obviously, it's nice background, I guess.
What does one do with a superhuman you're not sure you can trust?
I think that's supposed to be Keys, but he's
Is he
a
wearing
commander.
SS on his collar? What the fuck is happening?
No.
No, it's for it just looks like an SS. Okay.
I mean, but look at that.
No, but like look back at his collar for a second.
Trust.
Oh, I see.
That yellow thing, right? Like it looks like the double lightning bolt SS.
Sure you can trust.
Oh no, it's just 4 buttons. So,
yeah, no,
I showed
I
this
saw
to
that,
my brother,
but like
or my brother was showing this to me, and he said that he was like a commander of some kind because he had 5 stars. And if he's kind of working with her, that means he's pretty high up kind of guy. What is with the touchpad? That's like the 3rd time.
it's the future. Everything it's touchscreens now, no matter how retarded that is.
It's like iPhones and rap music videos.
Dude, the older I get, the more I think Dune was right. Fuck all the smart shit. Let's go back to knobs and dials.
Just blast us back to the Stone Age.
I mean, maybe not that far.
Okay, bro. This is the part that
Okay.
that killed my soul.
I'm Cortana.
Holy shit, that's worse than the like Galaxy Assistant. What
Yo!
happened?
Wait. Damn it, you got ahead of me, you son of a bitch. I had it pulled up and everything. Damn you.
She looks like her though.
yes, it's uncanny. That was you ruined my bit, you bastard.
Great minds think alike, Jimmy.
Yes, very true. But yes, it's literally fucking her. Like, let me go back now. Let me go back. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Ah, this needs to be memed into oblivion, dude, because it's just sad as hell. Like, that is awful.
Dude, like imagine her making the sassy wink face and it would be the same.
Yes, it's even like the same creepy, weird fucking lips and god damn. And look at the outfit. What the fuck is that? Never ever has Cortana been in anything like that. Never has she had skin like that or eyes
See,
like that or
This is what happened to Lion King, right? The original Cortana, where she was more like synthetic and fake looking, was better because she was a hologram and it fit better.
So
They
I'm naming
overdid
this,
the realism and fucked it up.
I'm naming this Save Cortana's Titties because I guarantee she also had a breast and ass reduction.
Was Cortana thick? Like now I have to Google this.
Yeah, she's actually fairly thick in the later ones. Even okay, look up her in Halo 4. She's the most thick in that one. They actually had to dial it down a little bit in 5.
Okay, I clicked on 3 just randomly, and like I'm kind of seeing what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
4
they, like,
it was absurd.
I can't tell if these are real or like things people drew. Because, like, also just typing in Cortana Halo is eventually going to find me some Rule 34, and I don't think she was that thick.
Yeah, see, I'm really lucky with the Samsung Sam thing that I didn't run into anything on that first little bit that I could just scroll for a little bit.
Well, it's fucked me up. Like, I saw her first on Reddit,
Oh,
which means that the first time I saw the like
the
Sam
announcement.
face, it was
Yeah.
like a Rule 34 post about Samsung's assistant. And so that's like stuck in my head as her. Even though I know Samsung has like never released a topless photo of their fucking AI, right?
Oh
Like,
gosh, no. But you know, it's Rule 34. If it exists, there's prawns of it.
oh wow, she is super thick and poor. What the fuck?
I told you. She's okay. Let me pull this up for you, the viewer. I gotta find.
Yeah, you should
Halo
definitely search that not on a screen.
Well, good luck. Okay, this is all safe. It's all safe. This is Halo 4 Cortana. This is how her model looked in the game. Wait, damn it. Do not eat me, YouTube. This is just the game. This is how she looked with them big droopy old titties that I want to get all up in.
So I can see why they dialed it back from this.
Yeah. It's just she's basically nude, but she has no nipples nor camel toe.
I mean, I'm not even against this. I just think Halo's the wrong game.
This is her replacement, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. This is
No.
Why did they turn this in?
No,
So
that's awful.
it's not like good, but it's better than what we saw in the TV show.
I would have rather it been this. Look, she
Honestly,
still
that
has
would have been
them
better than the
titties.
TV show. Like, why did they turn this in?
Right? Like they could have made it just Navi from fucking
Hey,
Legend of
listen.
Zelda. Yes, I would have been fine with that. Okay, let me stop sharing and then share that screen again. Getting used to it a little bit here. If there's a better way, somebody please tell me. I'd love that. Okay,
I mean,
so
you gotta
we are
get all
going
queued up on the stream deck so you can just boot through what you have pre-planned.
Oh gosh, I don't have a stream deck, bro. This March, you're all gonna cry. All right, next up is this awful snipperiffle. This is unacceptable. Absolutely terrible. If you're going to design this kind of thing, just look at the models from the game. It's not fucking hard. Like,
Is that
seriously.
supposed to be a banshee or no?
No, that's a ghost, or not a ghost. That's
Okay.
a phantom.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna yell at me in the comments if there's people watching. All right,
I
so
can't
I need to
tell what it's supposed to be
stop
because it's an
screen
indescript
share.
blob.
Oh, right. Okay, Haler Sniper Riffer. So that's what this is supposed to look like now, all right? So you got this big needle thing coming out the front. Am I sharing my screen, please? Please tell
You
me.
are.
Okay, thank the Lord. Okay, so it's got this kind of little handle going on here, and it's got the kickstand or whatever, the tripod, or the bipod, excuse me. And it has no holes in the breech. It just kicks in, it looks like. This is it. This is a Halo sniper rifle. Now we're going to go back. This is trash. What the hell is this? Where's the bipod? Like, what is this? What's wrong with your muzzle? There's so much going on here that's just icky.
I mean, they tried to make it more realistic, right? They're doing the same thing.
This isn't a Marvel franchise. It's freaking Halo.
It's still
like,
the
it's
wrong
already,
choice in Marvel. Like, I'm
it's
not going
already
to see a
fucking
Marvel
cool
movie
looking.
because I want realism, right? Like, I know the Hulk and Thor didn't fight in downtown New York. That never happened. You don't have to make it seem realistic.
Right. Here we got a little jackal action. Looks a little too much like a... I don't know if it's just the frame that I'm about to pause it on. Oh, god damn it.
Mask.
The shields were cool.
Yeah, the shield looked good, actually. I agree. So it looks a little too much like a velociraptor right here for me. Like, there's just... I think they have more beaky mouths in the games, right?
This is somewhere where they probably should have touched it up a little bit to get them more of a consistent aesthetic. Because, like, people who didn't play Halo aren't going to understand the whole context of who they are, because there's a lot of lore into how these people are related and their whole hierarchy and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. The books, dude, like, that's a whole other animal
For the movie,
in and of
though,
itself.
You need to, like, express that visually subtly. And I think they look too little like the elites, right? They need more, like, visual theming. But also, I'm judging from a 30-second trailer, so I don't want to be too long. They look like they could be a third race. Like, I'm not just seeing this. I don't know that they're the same people I saw before, right? Like, maybe there's just a bunch of different aliens. Maybe these aliens are on their side, right? Like, they're being shot at in the same place, right? And so it's not visually clear if you don't already know, I guess, was my one thought there.
That's fair. Yeah, I could see that. It's like the only visual distinguisher is really the shield. I can't quite see if he's got the gun. Like the
needle.
Looks like he almost has a freaking energy sword. What the hell? He has a sword. What? I don't think that's been in the games. That's really weird. These Marines. These Marines look pretty good. Blasting off like that. These guys look trash. I don't know who the fuck they are. They look like discount fucking Halo characters that I made 12 years ago in Halo Reach.
Guaranteed they're the second bad guy. There's some kind of militaristic faction, but they belong to SS guy.
And they're trying to stop Chief, and they're really based, but whatever, you know, like they got to do what they got to do.
Yeah, who even knows?
God, I hate all this. Why are Aren't you around friends? Like, why are you posturing? What are you doing? You're in a hangar.
Combat pose.
Master Chief
Oh my
recovered
gosh.
something.
That's some Power
Sacred
Rangers
ring.
shit.
Halo.
Hell.
Halo. Sacred ring.
This is weird. Okay, now. Okay.
Halo.
See, now this ship doesn't look familiar to me. Like, I could just be missing something, but. Or maybe it's at a different angle, but I just don't remember this ship. I dig the fuck out of these clothes, and I don't know why. It's very Hunger Games.
It is.
Very Lady Gaga. So there we get a little shot of actually the three prophets. I couldn't point them out which one is which, but it's Truth, Regret, and I don't remember the other one. But yeah, and then this must be the Arbiter from like Halo 2 that you get to go and play as, you know? I don't know who Captain SJW here is.
Humans.
This pissed me off, bro. This really did it for me. This really fucking did it for me.
What?
Humans.
You see this shit? Why'd they just put a Glock in there instead of a fucking Magnum like from the games? They literally just like, they were like, hey, I need a pistol. And somebody's like, oh yeah, I got one over my prop table over here. Does it look kind of like what we need? Yeah, it's good enough. You know, it's whatever. It's not just like here. There's another one right over there doing the same bullshit. Who the fuck are you? And why do I care? You look like freaking what's her face from Game of Thrones, except less cool and less big.
I
what
was
was her
thinking
name?
Brie Larson.
Oh,
Discount Brie Larson.
she's hotter than Brie Larson though.
Surrender to the Covenant.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Wait, the humans with the aliens, and one of the aliens was. This trailer is so confusing.
Oh, it's all over the place, dude. Like, I guarantee this show isn't gonna make any damn sense at all.
No. I'm gonna need you now.
Oh, this pisses me off too. They didn't use the actual voice actor for Chief.
Cortana, I'm gonna need you now.
Garb. Straight garb.
Cortana, I'm gonna need you now.
I'm gonna need you now. Because I need you now.
Oh, yes, the rain, it feels so good.
Alright, I'm just gonna let this play out.
Find the Halo. Win the war.
Okay. So, find the Halo, win the war. Chief, you mean I'm gonna go blow the Halo up, right? Like you've done every single time, right? Chief?
Chief? Right, Chief?
Also, I don't think this is possible with the way his armor works. Like the blood on the outside there, that just doesn't jive.
Well, you see, shields don't exist when they're thematically inconvenient.
Right? It's like they only exist when the guy needs a little plot armor. Like, you want to show off his badassness. It's like, all right, you can have your shield up right now. It's so accurate.
Noir.
And yeah, that'll do it. Pissed me right off. Also watched that Book of Boba Fett episode. I don't know if you've been keeping up with that, but wow, shit's fire.
I've had a couple people recommend it.
It's really great. We can definitely watch that, like, kind of on Discord or wherever sometimes.
Bo show.
But
So I may just skip
that'll-
it for a while. I'm not feeling Disney products at the moment.
Well, we don't have to give our money to them. I know how to get it not from them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's all I have to say about that.
I guess just I have mixed feelings about even giving them the attention, given their kind of open support for racism this week.
Oh, did they say, dude? They literally thanked the prison camps for the Uyghurs at the end of the Mulan movie.
They fired Gina Carano for mentioning the Holocaust and suspended Whoopi until the storm blows over. Like, that is privilege.
Oh, dude. Okay. Let's kind of wrap this up and then we'll talk over on Discord about something.
Sure. That is definitely taking this stream in a different direction.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, and Mike, thank you very much for coming.
Of course.
If you want to show yourself out, if you have anything, you can go ahead.
Just have a great night to all the viewers out there.
Alrighty. As for me, you can follow me here on YouTube at Jimmy YouTube, or you can follow me over on Rumble and Odyssey at the Atlas Pass, or you can follow me on TikTok at the Atlas Pass, or you can follow me on Twitter at Real Anime Rich. And with that, I bid you adieu. Thanks for coming.